guys, welcome back to Being Mrs. Fraser. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. So today we're going to give our master bedroom and bathroom a full deep clean and reset. It has been a while since I've done a really thorough cleaning in here, and so I'm tackling everything from dusting to shampooing the rug to washing all the bedding and scrubbing the bathroom. So if you need some homemaking motivation or just want to clean alongside me, grab your supplies. Let's do this together. I always say we may not have it all together, but we can have a clean space while we figure it out. So let's go ahead and jump right into today's video.
It never was like this before. We've been wearing out our loving like a pair of favorite.
So I'm starting right here in the bedroom. The first thing I like to do is strip the bedding and get everything into the washer. That always makes me feel like I've already accomplished something right at the start. Of course, I do have my helper here. You'll see him come in. There he is, always here to help. Always. But anyway, then I'm going to move on and do some quick dusting on all the surfaces, the nightstands, the dresser, the headboard. It's amazing how much dust collects in here, especially when life gets busy. And of course, on this darker furniture, it just shows up like crazy. So we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of decluttering while we're at it and get things put back where they belong. Just clearing off the surfaces, it makes such a difference in how peaceful your bedroom feels. And you really want that peaceful feeling, when you're going in here and going to bed at nighttime, just making sure that everything is just cleaned up, cleared out, and put away.
Only one for me. My heart is wasted. We keep on paper chasing, acting pretty small when we are growing out of love. Why can't we face it? Keep on paper chasing, all these made up reasons. You're the only one for me. My heart is wasted. Keep on paper chasing.
So I have been talking to you guys about getting this bedroom some sort of makeover, and I had it all planned out, and I was like, okay, I'm not going to spend money on paint. We already have almost a full gallon of paint that matches the living room, and I'm like, I know that's more than enough to paint this bedroom, and so I really wanted to do that. And then my husband shot me down because he's like, really? More green? And I'm like, dude, your favorite color is green. You don't want the whole house green? I get it though. I was kind of wondering myself. It was kind of monotone, but I want to add some sort of something in here besides white walls and white bedding, and it's just boring. And I know that it is clean and it just looks airy and open, but you guys know, after doing my living room, I've just been really wanting to change up this bedroom. And so he shot down the green. I wanted to stay somewhat neutral. Green isn't really a neutral color, but it is kind of neutral because pretty much every color goes with green. If you add in any reds or oranges or blues even, it goes with green. It just does. But anyway, I don't know. And so next up, I don't know. I kind of also thought going bold in painting the whole room black. I don't know, you guys. You just never know what's going to happen around here, but I'm definitely going to be painting these walls very, very soon.
You got a history, but I don't want to think about no other than us. They look at me, I'm in a bad situation. Look at him, he's got a bad reputation. They be looking.
For whatever reason, this dresser really just collects everything. I think it's because we enter our home right here by our bedroom door, so things just get sat down. I mean, the keys are right there. My sunglasses, I just stop right there, take my shoes off, drop everything. And then if it's something that I don't need right away, I just throw it on my dresser. So it kind of becomes a collect-all. I know some of us have countertops that are like that a certain spot on the counter that just kind of collects everything. That is how my dresser is for me. And so, I needed to get that cleared off and put away. As you can see, though, there was some Christmas ornaments there. And honestly, I am toying with the idea of returning them. I haven't fully made the commitment to it. I love the burgundy look. I love the velvet ornaments. I got them them at Lowe's, and they were very affordable in my opinion. I think they were like $6, $7, something like that for a whole box of of ornaments. But I'm torn on it because I cannot find anything else that matches that color. So I was definitely leaning to doing more of a burgundy Christmas this year. But I don't know. You just never know what I'm going to do. So make sure you're subscribed so you can come back and see the Christmas decor, because you guys, we are only a couple weeks out of November, and I do plan on decorating very early on in November, so that way I can get the video out to you guys. So if you guys need a little help or inspiration, you guys can see that video. But I don't like decorating too early either, because I did just get all my fall and Halloween decor up, and I do want to get through the fall holidays, not the fall holidays, because we're not going to get through Thanksgiving, but Halloween at the very least. So you guys, also, I'm kind of sad. I don't think we're going to have any trick-or-treaters this year. None of my kiddos that we get to walk around with. I think my oldest is going to go with her friend, and then my youngest daughter is going to go with her friends. But other than that, I don't think we're trick-or-treating, and I'm kind of sad. But I'm kind of excited too, because I told my husband, I said, I want to be the house that everybody is excited to go to for candy. And so we're going to get full-size candy bars, and I am so excited to hand them out. I don't know how many to get though. I thought about getting, maybe 60 candy bars, but then I'm like, I don't know. Because I don't know how many trick-or-treaters we're going to have. We do have a lot of new people in the neighborhood, and so I'm not sure, if they all have kids or not. I have been seeing a few more kids around, so I'm really not sure. I thought about putting, like, a thing out on the Ring camera app and saying, hey, like, we're in this subdivision. If you guys want to come, walk our subdivision, get some candy. We are handing out full-size candy bars. So I don't know what to do, but I really want to be that house. You know what I mean? The house that everybody was so excited to go for. I know in our old neighborhood, we definitely had those houses that we knew that we could just not miss when my kids were little. And yeah, so I want to be that house. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys hand out candy, or what do y'all do? Let me know.
The lies are getting overused when you are under the weather, getting caught in the storm. Do you remember?
Next up, the rug. You guys know how much I despise this rug. It's all my fault. It's nobody else's fault but my own. I know. But I do want to go ahead and get it shampooed. So I am using my carpet shampooer today. I use the Hoover shampooer. Hoover makes the best home shampooers. You won't change my mind on that. But anyway, it's honestly one of my favorite things to do during a deep clean. It's just so satisfying. It takes a little extra time, but the smell and the feeling of a freshly cleaned rug is just totally worth it. Especially, it may not look fully clean, our rug in particular, but the feel of it just feels so much better. It's so much softer and everything. It just makes the entire project of shampooing carpet 100% worth it.
You are under the weather, getting caught in the storm. Do you remember? I told you if we dance in the blizzard, we are not getting cold. So keep on dancing, baby.
I don't know if you guys follow Bobby and Cambria, or Cambria, I forget her channel name. Living with Cambria, I think is what it is. But anyway, if you guys follow them, I absolutely love them. They are the greatest ever. I love just how real and raw they are, and how true to themselves they are. But anyway, Cambria has taken her rug outside and pressure washed it. And I'm not gonna lie, I really thought about that. I wonder how much that would help this rug, because I tell you what, I do a couple passes over this rug every time I shampoo it. You guys only see one full session of shampooing because I feel like it's repetitive if I show you me doing this like 3 or 4 times. So I like to do it, like I like to get a full shampoo twice, and then I would go back through with just water and shampoo it for a 3rd time, maybe a 4th time, really depending on how dirty the water still is. But you guys, you're gonna see a satisfying water dump with this too. This, like I said, this is where we enter our home at. The rug got dirty from when we were doing the kitchen renovation, and so it just looks dirty all the time. But Cambria took her rug outside and pressure washed it, and it made a whole lot of difference. And I'm kind of curious how that would look if I did that with this rug. Now, I realize it's going to take a lot of work because we do have the bed set up on there, and I would probably have to take apart the bed to get it all taken out. And it's actually not even a rug, it's a carpet remnant, so it is thicker than your normal rug would be. But I just don't know. But I really thought about it, and I really kind of want to do it, maybe to salvage the rug, because reality is rugs are expensive. I think this rug, or this carpet remnant, and I even had it binded on the side, so it's like a rug, and I think it was like $200, and it's a 9x12 or something like that rug. To go out and buy a very nice soft 9x12 rug is going to cost at least double that. They're a lot of money, and I really don't want to spend that kind of money, especially when this rug is still, I mean, it just looks dirty. It's just stained, but overall, it's still in really good shape. And I really, really don't want to have to throw something out in the landfill that doesn't need to go out there. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Have you guys tried Cambria's suggestion of pressure washing the rug? I'm curious how it went for you, what you guys' thoughts are on it. Again, I really, really kind of want to try it.
No. You don't see the logic of things. It's quite a lonely world that we're living in. Oh baby, you are something special, I'm sure. Everything makes total sense when you're next to me.
Since we threw the bedding in the wash at the very beginning of the cleaning, it is all done and ready to go. So I'm going to go ahead and get the bed made. Now, I love putting on clean bedding. I cannot tell you, it feels just absolutely amazing crawling into a clean bed at night, just with fresh scented sheets that are just nice and tight and tucked. And yeah, there's just nothing like it. My husband always makes me laugh because he will get in the bed and like start sniffing everything very deeply and dramatically. That is just the way he is. If you know him, you know that he's a very dramatic person. But he's like, oh, it just smells like a hotel. I can imagine that I'm sleeping in a hotel. The man would prefer to sleep in a hotel than sleep in our own bed. And part of that's my fault, because when we got this mattress, which we actually really need a new mattress. I don't know. How often are you supposed to replace mattresses, you guys? I've heard it's 10 years. I don't know. We've definitely had this mattress for 10 years. And it's not flippable. I do turn it and rotate it every 6 months or so. But anyway, I prefer a firm bed. Like I want that bed almost like a rock, because otherwise it hurts my back if it's too soft. And he prefers something very, very soft, like you feel more so in hotels. And so he always laughs or makes fun of me because I chose such a hard bed, and you know, it is what it is. But anyway, he always loves getting into a hotel bed. And so when I wash the sheets, he always comments on the fact that he feels like he's in a hotel, but the bed is a little firm for a hotel. But I don't know. All I do is literally I just throw what is that called? A tab, the little pod, there we go, of soap in there and some bleach, and I wash the bedding. That's literally all I do anymore. I don't know. I've been trying to get away from all the extra stuff. I know it's not good for your washer to add all those extra additives and stuff in there. So I don't know, very basic, but he loves it, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of love it myself. Alrighty, so now let's move into the bathroom. I am going to go ahead and start by just getting everything picked up so that way it can go in the wash. That way it's washing and it will be almost done or pretty close to done anyway by the time I am done scrubbing everything down. So taking down the shower curtain, taking out those rugs. I do like to vacuum after I take the rugs out because otherwise I am tracking whatever is in those rugs. I am tracking it all over and it sticks to my feet. More than anything, it's probably my hair because your girl sheds like crazy and I don't want to track that throughout the house. So I do go ahead and vacuum after I take the rugs out. It just makes life easier, in my opinion. So we're going to go ahead and get this shower scrubbed really well today. It's one of those tasks I really put off sometimes, but once it's done, it is so satisfying. You know, I really do hate scrubbing the shower, but if you don't do it, mold starts to build up and all the things, and so we don't want any of that because you want to feel clean when you're in the shower, and when that mold starts building up, it almost feels like you're just not getting clean. You know what I mean? So clean shower is a must, as much as I hate to do it. And if you're wondering, yes, that is my spin mop. I found a bristle attachment that I just click on to where the mop head goes. I found it on TikTok. I think I also have it linked in my Amazon storefront if you guys are interested in that. They are stinking cheap, but they save my back so much. I will say I do wish that I had a longer handle for the spin mop, but I love the attachments that I can put on my spin mop. I actually saw one the other day that you could use to put on there. It's like a microfiber kind of, it's not as long as the mop hairs. I don't know what you call those, strings or whatever on the mop head, but it is shorter and it's microfiber, and you can actually use that to like clean windows and stuff like that. I thought that was the niftiest thing. Or even like your walls, instead of using the mop head, you can use the microfiber cloths to clean your walls and stuff with. And I thought about ordering it. I almost did, and then I didn't, but I think I might actually end up doing that because our wall in the dining room, if you guys have seen that, I have like trim pieces around it to make it look kind of like a cube square design, I guess, if you will. And those little squares get so dusty, and I feel like it would be so simple or much more simple to have that attachment for my spin mop to reach up there and clean that. So I don't know, it's just kind of a thought, but regardless, I love having this bristle brush on my mop to scrub my shower. Again, your girl don't like getting down on my knees. I have torn my meniscus in one of my knees before, and so it it hurts when I kneel on it. And so sometimes it's just not easy to get down there on the floor. And so I love having my attachment on here. Again, I can reach all the way to the top too, because we do have tile that goes all the way to the ceiling. So it just makes life so much simpler.
But you ghosted and me text and call. Oh no, you could be running off with somebody else. Ooh, boy, I ask myself, yeah. Wait, maybe you're just
Now it's time to go ahead and get the counter all cleared off and cleaned up. I do need to go ahead and wipe down all my little essential oils. I love fresh scents in a home. You guys know this. I am constantly burning a candle. However, in my bathrooms, it makes me very nervous to leave a candle unattended, and so I will use an oil diffuser. I think I got this one off of Amazon. They're fairly affordable nowadays, and so I just use some of my favorite oils, and I will change them out throughout the seasons. I did put one in here that I got at Disney Springs that is supposed to smell like the Haunted Mansion. I don't know. It smells amazing. It's kind of got like a vanilla scent to it. I've never been to the Haunted Mansion or Disney World outside of Disney Springs, and so I would love to go. It is a dream to go someday, and maybe we will. I don't know when, but I would love to go. And so anyway, that is the scent that I'm using this go around, since it is fall, it is Halloween time, and I thought it just kind of fit, it was a little fitting.
doing what you said. Ooh, think I've lost myself. Tell me what's the hold up, baby. Tell me why your phone's off lately. I don't wanna go all crazy, but I think I'm losing it. Tell me where your heart.
I did go ahead and wipe everything down here, but also I wiped down the whole vanity, just making sure to get all those hairs and dust and things, that build up under there. So I did need to vacuum out the drawers. However, my vacuum died, so I didn't get around to that today, but I will be doing that off camera this go around. But just so you know, I do things. Unfortunately, not everything gets caught on camera, but I try to make sure that I share as much as I possibly can. You do want to just make sure that you get all those hairs and dust and all the things out of there. So that do build up, because they don't build up just on the floor or on the shelves or anything. They also build up in the drawers. I don't know how, but I guess probably because the bathroom is such a high traffic space. So I don't know. But I do know once the bathroom is clean, it just instantly makes the whole home feel so much fresher.
I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it bad. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it. I think I'm losing it bad. It isn't hard to tell what you were thinking, babe. Your thoughts are only getting louder. While you are up in space, I sit here by myself.
So anyway, after everything is cleaned and dried and washed and all the things, I do like to go ahead and add all those cozy touches back in. Like I already mentioned, turning on the diffuser, or if you trust candles, maybe you don't have cats. I have cats. They might knock those candles down. I don't know. But I do like to light a candle or the diffuser and just add it to the freshness of the clean bedding and the clean towels and just the clean space. So I try to see homemaking, as a way of creating a calm for my family, not just checking things off a list. Even little resets like this can make our homes feel peaceful again. So I just try to do that for my family and just make sure that everything just tries to stay as clean as possible. I can't even tell you, even just for myself, tackling this bedroom and bathroom, how much better I feel. It had been a minute, and everything was just really starting to get to me. So I know I'm not the only one. Just living in a clean space helps even your mind. It is also helpful for your health to live in a clean space. So just making sure that continues to happen. I will say, it's a much easier task if you stay on top of it. So I really like to try to do so.
Anyway, don't as long as you don't say that it's over now, that it's over. We used to talk about getting older. We said we hold on, but now it's over. It can't be over. Over.
And just like that, that is it for today's deep clean. Everything feels so much lighter and fresher, and I'm so glad I took the time to do this, as much as I didn't want to, and as long as I've been putting it off. I do hope, though, that this video gives you guys a little bit of motivation for your own home, whether it's in one room, the whole house. Just start somewhere. Just taking that initiative to start. I promise you'll feel so much better when it is all done. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more homemaking, cleaning, cooking, and decorating videos. Don't forget, Christmas is coming in just a few short weeks, and I have a ton of videos coming out for the Christmas season, Christmas decorating and baking and all the things. It is still fall though, so until fall ends, well, until the decorating fall area ends, I do have some more fall recipes coming your way as well. So anyway, again, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for being with me here today. I truly appreciate it. It really means more than you guys will ever know. I can't tell you how much it means to me that you guys take the time to watch my videos, to comment, like, share, all of the things. You guys are truly the best, and I cannot thank you enough. So anyway, I hope you guys are all enjoying your fall. I hope you guys will be enjoying your Christmas season soon. I did put a poll up when you guys would like to hear some Christmas music over in the community post, so definitely check that out and let me know when you're ready to hear those musical tunes for Christmas. But anyway, I hope you all stay happy, healthy, and safe, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.